Knowing that I wanted to go to med school, I made that decision while I was in college and everything, of knowing 100% I was going on that path. I took the MCAT and I made sure I met all the prerequisites that needed to get into a medical school. My MCAT didn't come back like I wanted it to. It closed some of the doors that I thought that I had open for me. And because of that, I had the opportunity to start exploring what my other options were. Fortunately for me, I had some family members I did not know that went to school in the Caribbean. I started investigating other options for myself because I wasn't gonna let an MCAT score stop me from becoming a doctor, and I wanted to be it since I was a little kid. So I started exploring, and I found the Caribbean pathway, and I decided to take that route. They required me to have the MCAT and have all the prerequisites, so it was very similar to what I was expecting to get in a school in Texas or anywhere else. And from there, I went to do my basic sciences, which are your first 2 years of medical school down in the Caribbean. And then I did my second 2 years after I took my USMLE Step 1. I scored very well on my USMLEs. I was like in the top 90-something percentile. That allowed me to apply to really competitive residency programs. And I got a general surgery internship at Beth Israel in New York City. After that, I did my radiology residency. I went to the University of Texas in San Antonio, and from there I applied for fellowship. And while I was in my residency program, I had great mentors, and I think mentorship is really a strong thing that's needed. And I got into Cleveland Clinic, which I think is, in my opinion, is one of the premier institutions in the world. And it was possible because I got that basis of my education in the Caribbean school. So my dream of becoming a physician came true. The Caribbean does not have a single nonprofit medical school. I opened ACSOM as the founder to make it match a US and Canadian school. Students deserve to be able to get the best quality education at an affordable cost that has a social mission, just like every school throughout the United States and in Canada. Whatever is being spent on tuition goes back to the institution to better the educational product that we have. ACSOM was made to have small classes, just like US and Canadian schools, not large lecture halls. We teach in clinical context because the boards and your wards and your clinical practice is all real life. What we really want to do is encourage you to think and act like a physician because you're going to be a physician. The students' clinical rotations are really where the crux of the heavy learning is done, where you actually learn to become a great doctor at the beginning stages in treating patients. At ACSOM, we believe in delivering a world-class education and getting you the residency that you deserve.